Hey guys, Estelle back here, bringing you some domination commentary on WMD, or Weapons of Mass Destruction. I thought that was a cute name since there's a missile in the back there behind the C-spawn. That's kind of cute. I named this video, So What's Up? Because I just wanted to chat with you guys, see what's going on with the community and how people are liking what I'm doing with this. I get kind of tired of just doing strictly commentary things, so I try to come up with other things to talk about, and I was wondering if you guys would be interested in me just kind of talking about life stories and things like that, since I'm a little bit older and might have a little bit more experience, of course, the whole military thing. Or do you guys really enjoy watching these games with commentary on them? I would think I can definitely do that, but I just thought about changing it up a little bit, just be a little bit different. So let me know what you guys kind of want me to do, and I can make my videos around that. I think I am going to do a couple of videos where I talk about certain things about my life and share some life experiences with you guys. And especially since not all my storytime video made it up onto Huppet, I wanted to finish that, and I might finish that up in a video that I'll post here on my site and talk about my views and things and certain things. But another thing I wanted to get into, if you guys remember back a while ago, about a week or so ago, or something like that, I put out a video that was on Crysis talking about how PS3 got patched, and I couldn't really tell you how the patch worked, how I felt about the patch, because I only played a handful of games. What they were doing is patching the pre-party issues, lobbying issues, connection issues, things like that. And what you need to know about for PS3 players, since most of my guys here are Xbox guys, is that they've been doing that kind of patchwork, pre-party stuff, for a couple patches now. This is probably this second or third patch that they've addressed partying issues, connection things. Basically, like I said in the video, we have issues with connection, staying in parties, actually getting into a party, not being able to get into a party when somebody sends you an invite, and I'll get into that in a little bit more, or getting dropped when the game starts, or the whole party goes into a lobby, people are getting dropped. So like I said, this is like the third patch that Treyarch has put out that tries to address this issue, and I'll go into what I feel about that in a second. But also too, there were some rumors running around, and there were some articles about this, and Wings actually put a video up on this too a while back, talking about that people are starting to think that they're going to cancel or turn off the multiplayer for PS3. Now, ever since that articles were true, people were thinking that, but ever since that article and that quick scare, nothing has been said, at least that I have seen. Maybe you guys might have some more information, because there are probably guys that are more hardcore news working, looking at that kind of stuff than I am. If you guys have any more information, share that with the rest of the community, because I'd like to know. But I haven't heard anything or seen anything that they were going to pursue that course of action of shutting down the multiplayer for PS3 because of connection issues. Now, let me get into the patch. Since this patch has been out, I think it's helped. It's definitely helped. The game is definitely better than it has been before, and I will say the game is better than it was when it first came out. Partying issues are still there, though. I was trying to group with a buddy, and him and I were talking in a lobby or whatever for like 20 minutes, and then all of a sudden we got dropped. He thought that I left, and I thought he left. Obviously, the connection was lost, and we couldn't get back into a lobby together. He would send an invite, I'd send an invite, it wouldn't let us join. It took a third person coming on and inviting us to a zombie match or another game or something like that for us to finally get back together. It was like our two accounts were flagged, and they weren't. The game was not letting us connect to each other because we'd been flagged, or whatever that means. It's only happened once in the patch has been out. I think the patch has been out, what, a couple of weeks now. So it doesn't seem to be that big of an issue. Partying seems to happen a lot quicker, I guess. So I guess to say there are some success with the patch. Definitely not perfect. Definitely needs some more improvement in the game, but it's definitely a better game because of it. So that's where we stand with that. Then there's other issues about the game that I have about it, but I don't know if you guys wanted me to know about it, because I don't want to turn this into a big hate fest, because it's not. I do enjoy the game. I think it's a great Call of Duty series, or a game. I enjoy it immensely. But there's of course issues that I have, and you know what, a lot of people probably have the same issues as well. So that's where the patch stands. I think when I have to read it, but I think when the new maps come out in a couple of weeks here for us on PS3, they're going to patch again. Obviously, they're going to patch for the games or for the maps. I don't know if they're going to patch for anything else, but we'll see. Hopefully, they will, and maybe try to make it a more crisper, tighter system than they already is now. And if it does, if they do another patch and these new maps come out, I think that could really rejuvenate this game series for a lot of PS3 players, because people are leaving it. People are getting really tired of playing this. Some guys are actually going back to Modern Warfare 2, which I think I might start doing, probably some old videos, some videos from that game, because that's always a fun game to play. From what I heard, noob tubing is not as bad as it used to be, but you know, who knows? You know, one day it could be one way, and the other day, another day or another match could be something completely different. So you just don't know. So that's where that stands. Let's see, what else was what I wanted to talk about here. You know, I'm thinking about doing another game series too. I know you guys may or may not have seen Andrew's series that he's been doing on Minecraft. Because of that series, I started playing it, and I really do enjoy this game. It's not even, I wouldn't even call it a game, really. It's not really a game. Do you classify a game as saying it has a goal or an end in sight? Does that mean that's the definition of a game? If that is the definition of a game, this is not a game then. It has no goal. It has no end to it. It's considered what they call a sandbox game, meaning you can do anything you want building-wise. It's a whole building game. You're in an environment and you build anything you want. You dig holes, you gather resources, you make stuff. In this game, people get pretty elaborate, and I'll put a link down in the description to a guy that did a video where he made a 1-to-1 scale of the Starship Enterprise on a server. I'll show you this thing. It's pretty freaking cool. But check that out. I might be doing that. I haven't decided how that's going to work. I have the programs in place. I just got to start recording pretty much. It's pretty easy to do. It's nothing really extravagant or editing at all like it is here in Black Ops I have to do. It's just straight capture, record the voice, and then post. So that's pretty easy. So let me know if you guys want to see that, and if there's enough of a demand for it, I'll definitely start doing it, just to have a little bit of variety and a little couple things into the game, into my channel, to make things different instead of just straight Black Ops. And of course, when Killzone comes out, I'm gonna do some of that. And I was thinking about doing some MLB this show, or at least a couple dual comms with some friends when that comes out in March, and things like that. So let me know, see what you guys think, and just let me know how you guys feel about the channel and how you guys feel about the community in general, not just strictly on my page. Let's just talk about how people feel about the YouTube community in general. You know, from other guys' groups of subs, like from Woody's and all them. How do you guys feel about how things are going? Do you guys getting bored of this? Because it's pretty much the same concept, same thing for the past couple of years now, or a year, I should say. And things really changed with the commentating and YouTubing, posting up vids. So tell me what you guys think about how everything's going, and we'll have a chat. Alright, since this is some gameplay here, I will talk about it since we got a couple of minutes left. This is a pretty good game, I suppose. We triple cap, we own them pretty good here. They're going to gain back C, which is probably right. You can't triple cap anymore. Before they came out with that initial patch where they fixed the spawn systems, I felt you could just pretty successfully triple cap because they're spawning everywhere and you had no control, really, honestly, where they spawned. So why not try to get the third point and grab those extra points? But now, since they have addressed that on both console systems, you know, you can't get away with that anymore. It's pretty dumb because it seems in this game the spawning is a lot more finicky and more sensitive than in previous games. In previous games, you pretty much could tell exactly what line you could cross before you start flipping spawns. In this, it seems a little bit more fluid, a little bit more grayer of a line, depending on what maps you are in. So I'm just running around the map currently, just trying to get some kills. You know, they're spawning everywhere at this point, so who knows where they are? And I know they're like a middle building. This map is very mid building happy. Everybody loves camping there, or behind to the right of me over by the silos, a good sniping spot, or by the AC unit over there, and then on the counter to that is on the far side, up in the catwalks. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Notice I did pretty good as KD, and I'm at the bottom of our list, so I thought that was pretty funny. Alright guys, put your likes down, leave a comment, and we'll talk about how things are going, and I will catch you guys later. Take care. Oh, and happy Valentine's Day.